Patricia McLaughlin was born in Cheyenne, Wyoming on March 3, 1938. She was an only child, but it was the lack of siblings that created a strong relationship with her parents and caused for her to have a vivid imagination. Both her parents were teachers and encouraged her to read. She not only read books but acted out scenes, making her parents join in as well. She would also rewrite the scenes to the extent of revising the plot of a story. While not being entertained by books or her parents, Patricia also had an imaginary friend named Mary. Pat's imagination led to her parents setting a spot on the table for Mary. Patricia could recall that Mary made her paint a huge snail on the wall. She also had Pat's father trying to negotiate with her for the couch after dinner. Even though Patricia had a creative imagination, she did not write. In fact, after a failed assignment in school, she told herself that she would not be a writer. It wasn't until the age of 35 that she began to write. Here is her first picture book about a little girl with a cold who was being taken care for by her father, titled The Sick Day. This book is titled Through Grandpa's Eyes. It is about how a young boy is taught by his blind grandfather to see the world through his other senses. Another written piece by Pat is Mama 1, Mama 2 that is about mental illness and foster parenting. These picture books and many others are about serious situations but still include a humorous side to make enlightening pieces of work. Encouraged by her editor, McLaughlin also started to write novels intended for a slightly older audience than her picture books. She once commented on the differences between the two genres. Quote, "It is more difficult to write a picture book than a novel. A good picture book is much like a poem, concise, rich, bare-boned, and multi-leveled. When I want to stretch into greater self-indulgence, I write a novel." End quote. McLaughlin's first novel, Arthur for the Very First Time, tells of a young boy's emotional growth during the summer he spends with his great-uncle and great-aunt. It has been said the story has a deep tenderness, a gentle humor, and a beautifully honed writing style. A character in Arthur for the Very First Time provided the seed for McLaughlin's best-known work, Sarah Plain and Tall. Aunt Mag in Arthur was a mail-order bride, a woman who in past times attained a husband by answering a newspaper advertisement, as was a distant relative of McLaughlin's. In Sarah Plain and Tall, the title character answers a newspaper advertisement, as a result goes to visit a lonely widower and his children on the Midwestern prairie. When Sarah arrives, the children take to her immediately and hope she will stay and marry their father. Considered a poignant and finely wrought tale, Sarah Plain and Tall garnered widespread critical acclaim. McLaughlin received a Newbery Medal for the novel in 1986. "When I began Sarah," continued McLaughlin in her speech, "I wished for several things and was granted something unexpected. Most of all, I wished to write my mother's story with spaces like the prairie, with silence that could say what words could not. But books, like children, grow and change, borrowing bits and pieces of the lives of others to help make them who they are and what they are. And in the end, we are all there, my mother, my father, my husband, my children, and me. We gave my mother better than a piece of her past. We gave her the same that Anna and Caleb and Jacob received, a family." End quote. The following slides are a few of Patricia McLaughlin's pieces of work.